Hey everybody, how's it going? I finally got a hold of somebody about my heat, and I have one more night. I can't get too mad. He was very nice. He replaced the thermostat. He replaced the part in my heater, and it's still not working. So hopefully it's something easy, like a boiler went out. He's checking, but while I'm at my spa day tomorrow, they're gonna come in and replace the whole thing and just give me a new unit. So it's definitely isolated, as in I'm the only one that seems to have no heat. They were not aware that I had no heat. I did not know there was certain extensions. So I think they own more than one property, and what was happening is if you don't put an extension, it doesn't know where to send you. But I didn't know. I was supposed to dial 9. So it was a miscommunication error why all of this happened. But I left a note in the morning because I couldn't get in. I went in like 3:30, I would say. I don't remember what time it was, but they came right over, tried fixing it. So they're on it. It's the next 2 nights are like bitter cold. So they didn't know I was out of heat for like 3 days. So I'm upset about it because it's just a shitty thing. But if they don't know, they can't really help, I guess. So I guess get better at communication with your tenants. Like, they gave me a magnet and it has all the numbers on it. The emergency maintenance, the regular maintenance, and the office. And now I have the lady that manages the property. I have her email, so I can just shoot her an email. I had her an email before. I don't know why I lost it. Maybe because I don't know if it goes away like after a year or whatever. Because I've never had like to go to the office about anything. I'm about to sign for the 3rd time here, so I was just like very upset that they were treating me this way. But it wasn't them. It was I wasn't getting to the right building, and I don't know who to blame for that, if there is anyone. But I was just looking at the magnet, and I was dialing the number, and I was like, why is nobody? But it's over tomorrow while I'm at, I don't know if it's a spot. I think it's a retreat. It's a retreat day. It's a mind, like, Zen empowerment day. I'm not really sure what it includes. I read it a few weeks ago, but it's all about finding calm and inner balance and peace and serenity. So it's going to be a very, very chill day. But that's only in the morning. We have to be there at 9 and it goes to 2, but we're leaving early. So we're not even going to stay the whole time. And then because it'll be nice because usually I sleep in on Saturdays, but I'll be able to take advantage more of the day once I might do something with my tire. I think my tire is bald. My tire light keeps going on, and I keep filling it with air because the temp dips. Like when it goes really down into the teens, it fucks with your tires. I know people in warm states don't understand that, but temperature plays a lot in your tires. I just think I need to rotate them because they're a little bit bald, and my inspection is not for a few more months. And if I could save some money, I know how to drive in the fucking snow. I know how to take my time and go around turns and stuff without. I can drive all winter with bald tires. I learned to drive in this shit. I'm 39 years old. Like, ice and snow, I ain't worried about nothing. But there is points around here where it gets bad enough where we won't even risk it. Us natives will stay home at a certain point because we know the plows aren't going to keep up and you're just going to get stuck. And then you're going to be stuck there overnight, freezing in your car and perhaps suffocating because your tailpipe could get buried in the snow. And then you can't even turn your car on to stay warm without dying. Unless you want to crack the window and your window's ice. So good luck with that without heat. And if you break your window, then you're freezing from the being out in the elements. Exposure. They say 3 hours of exposure can kill you, but in bitter temperatures, I would cut that time in half if you're lucky. And that's it if you're appropriately dressed. If you're not appropriately dressed in teen to zero temperature, you're not going to last very long. So, our phones have been going off the last couple of days, like Amber Alerts for snow stuff, which they haven't been doing, and I don't like it because now everyone's ignoring the phone. I thought the whole point of those phone things were for like real fucking emergencies. A quick whiteout that's gonna last 5 minutes. You know, I guess they have to for people in the area not from here, but like when, God forbid, an Amber Alert goes out, no one's even going to look at their phones no more. They don't think about things. You can't have the same tones for all emergencies. Maybe you should have weather tones. Maybe you should have Amber Alert tones and program them into people's minds that way, so when they hear their alarm go off, it's a national emergency, or it's a weather-related cause, or it's an Amber Alert, so that people react appropriately and don't just fucking ignore it, because Amber Alert was invented because a child named Amber got abducted, and had people been on top of it, that kid would have lived. And that parent busted their ass to create this program so that when any kid goes missing in the entire state, everybody gets an Amber Alert, and the surrounding states. Every border, every police, every pedestrian will have that child's face if they can, their details, and any details of like the car they were in, who they were last seen with, and we've been finding kids like that. People are like, that's that fucking guy from the Amber Alert, and there's that fucking kid, we need to help him. That's what Amber Alerts are for. And all of these warnings are ruining that. And I think it's more important to save kids in trouble because you have such a short window. If they cross state border, you're not going to find that kid again, or your chances decrease with every hour your kid is missing. Every hour your kid is missing, it is less likely for them to be alive, statistically. And if they don't, like, I don't want to put this out there, but I learned in school if they aren't found within 3 days, most likely it happens a lot, they are found alive, but more often they are not found alive after 3 days. So the clock ticks when these kids go missing, and I don't want that to be fucked with. That's important to me. Kids can't help themselves because they're small. They get yoked up and thrown in a van, they can't fight back. But you know who can have some sense when they're driving and the snow's hitting to pull over? An adult. Okay, we don't need an alert for that. Let's pay attention and keep focus on things that really matter. This world gets so alert happy. How do you know when something really major is going on? Your phone dings, right? But doesn't it ding for everything? Think about it. Are they doing this on purpose? So that when the big shit really happens, we just ignore it and we don't panic? Are they diluting the fact that shit's gonna happen? And with more national disasters happening every day, we need our fucking alerts to be for good reasons. Weather alerts like a quick blizzard, like flurry, not blizzard, a quick flurry might decrease visibility. You can do that in a text. You don't need to alert it out. Bling, bang, bang, bang. Everybody's phone in the office goes off. We look at it and it's like, oh, whiteout conditions for the next 10 minutes. Be careful if you're driving. You can send that in a text message or put it on the fucking radio. Let's be smart about how you want people to react and what you want it to. Everybody, I'm so fucking sick of these alerts. I'm not looking anymore. It's been 1 week of your constant alerts and people already are ignoring it. Is that your plan? You want kids to go missing and stay missing? You want people to ignore stuff when they need to take shelter immediately? Good job, government. You're overdoing it on all the stuff we don't need, and you're not doing nearly enough on all the things we do need. Get your head out of your fucking ass. I don't care who's running for president. I just want you to do your fucking jobs. President is a fucking figurehead. Fuck the election. Let's get shit done and stop bickering like little bitch children. This party did this. Who cares?